Okay, so this will be a general collective tarot card reading for Leo placements. Okay, what do we have, Spirit, for Leo placements? We need clear, intuitive messages, please, for Leo placements. Okay, we got material and spiritual prosperity. Stand your ground. Obstacles and challenges. We got 5, 6, and 7. 7, 6, 5. We got heart chakra. And we got 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We got firm foundation at the top. Okay, we're going to clarify with these cards and some tarot cards. So, a lot of you guys, you may have set a firm foundation for yourself, or you could be setting a firm foundation for yourself, Leo. This could be happening after the simple fact that you have walked away from something or an environment that may have had you in this unstable energy, Leo. But I am seeing, as you turn your back and focus on this foundation of yours, things are start to prosper for you. Things are lining up for you right here in your material life and your spiritual life. Things are aligning for you. Some of you guys, you definitely did have to turn your back on something. Some of you guys, it could be your family, it could be a job you walked away from, it can be a lover that you walked away from. Some of you guys, there could be somebody that walked away from you that was already in a relationship with somebody else. And ever since this person left, or these people you walked away from, or environment, things has just been aligning for you. And I feel like people are aware of this behind the scenes. Yup. Somebody is aware that things are not only aligning for you, but they could be realizing that there's a chance that you could be connecting with somebody else when it comes to love, Leo. And I feel like whoever this is somebody that secretly, I feel like somebody third eye is opening, somebody's intuition. This is like a pupil right here behind this shadow figure. So I feel like somebody, and then we got crown chakra. So whoever you walked away from, no matter who it is, child, but somebody may have either had a vision about things coming together for you, or they had a vision or a dream about things coming together with you with someone, or maybe even both. So I just feel like somebody had a dream or a vision, or their gut instinct told them that things are aligning for you in your favor. So intuitively, I feel like people are, they can feel it, they can sense it, that things is happening for you for real. We got to do nothing. Yeah, this could be somebody that didn't really make an effort when it comes to you, or didn't want to support you while things were cooking up for you in the background, especially if you were struggling at a time when people was in your life. Like I said, maybe these people just didn't want to give to you, they didn't want to support you. Maybe they thought that you wasn't going to make it. Whatever their view, their judgment on you was, I feel like you still kept going. Things kept moving and shaking, while these people were away from you, but I'm hearing their lack of support, their lack of effort when it comes to you. It just made things even better, because it's like after you got rid of them, even if they remove themselves, Leo, it's like things are just, doors are just opening up for you and aligning for you. And it's like you really didn't even have to do anything. You really didn't even need these people help, to be honest, because we got to do nothing right here. We got playing games. Yeah, somebody purposely didn't want to pour into you or support you, or you know, if it's love, they didn't want to invest in you because they were too busy playing games. Now, some of you guys, this could be somebody that was trying to protect you because they had a lot going on in the background. Maybe the people that they've been dealing with, or a person they have been dealing with, if this is love, this could be somebody that they didn't take serious, basically. So if somebody purposely didn't invest in you, Leo, or didn't want to help you or prove themselves to you, it's because they were trying to they were still playing games in the background. They wasn't ready. They didn't take you serious. Some of y'all, they didn't even take whatever you had going on serious either. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't see the fruits of your labor at the time, or they felt like you didn't look a certain way at the time. Maybe they felt like their options was better. Maybe they felt like a lover was better than you. But this is somebody that definitely was at the time comparing themselves to you and what they had going on, that they felt like was more valuable and worth holding on to. But I just keep getting this energy where spirit gave them like a glimpse of your life on what it looks like now, or they gave them a glimpse of your life on what it's about to look like without them. I just keep getting this like this psychic intuitive energy, like somebody's having dreams or visions or something like that about another person that they rejected, they didn't give a chance to, or they didn't help, they didn't support, and now things are cooking up in the background looking good. It's like somebody came to their senses that they should have took you serious. They should have stuck around. Even if you was at the beginning stages of something, Leo, I just feel like somebody knows that they should have took you serious instead of like trying to be manipulative about the situation and playing games. But whoever this is somebody that could be going through a lot right now in the background with another person or other people. Some of you guys, this person could be experiencing a breakup with somebody because they are in love with you. So this could be somebody that has romantic feelings for you, but like I said, they never fought for you. They never made an effort. They never invested in you on purpose because they felt like their options or another person was better, and they didn't take them serious. But at the end of the day, somebody is going through something in the background, or a breakup. Something is breaking apart in the background, because once again, I knew it. It's because somebody realized that their heart belongs to you. So just know that if somebody didn't take you serious and didn't make no effort, once again, and they chose another person over you or other options, they're separating themselves from those options or the other person. I feel like all they do is argue and fight with another person or individuals in the background. But this is somebody that realized that even during this separation, you know, they still have a heart for you. They still love you. They tried to bury it. They tried to hide it while entertaining other people or others, making things a more priority than you, but they realized their heart never, like, the love they have for you, it never left. Some of you guys, this definitely could be a romantic love situation. Somebody that didn't believe in you, somebody that purposely withheld giving you things, making an effort, spoiling you, taking you out on dates, giving you a commitment. I just feel like somebody felt like they had everything they thought they had because where they was at, they felt like they can get away with a lot more. But with you, they know that, like I said, some of y'all, they probably just downright didn't believe in you. They feel like, oh, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't leveling up without me. Some people may have thought that because you didn't have the love and support around you and they didn't invest or offer you anything, that you wasn't going to make it. But I'm hearing spirit has showed them that they are dead wrong, because you are going to make it, or you have already currently made it. But yeah, somebody is being humbled. Somebody is being humbled in the background. They forced to sit with themselves. Whoever this player is or this manipulative person is, I feel like they are being humbled, all because they, wanted to try to manipulate the situation to go in their favor by not making an effort towards you. Yeah, somebody thought that they didn't have to invest in you to gain from you, whether this was sex, attention, love. It's like somebody may have thought that you was free. They tried to make it like that, but they realized over time, they started having dreams and visions, and they had this gut feeling on top of them suppressing how they feel about you, that they messed up. So they're being humble. They're going through some obstacles and challenges right now in the background, you know. And I just felt like however they felt about you, that they were trying to suppress these emotions, they're breaking. They're breaking inside. Their heart is opening. Their heart chakra is opening, Leo. Literally, they're being sat down. They're being humbled. Yep, this could be somebody from the past. There's a past person that's being humbled. Now the rest of you guys, this could be family, this could be friends you had to let go of. Maybe it could be dysfunctional family you had to let go of in the mix of you like taking off in your career. Like you could have been at the beginning stages of your career or a business, Leo. And they thought that because they withheld love and support that you wasn't going to go anywhere. If this is family, it don't even matter if it's family or love, but romantic love, it could be both. But at the end of the day, people who were trying to playing games with you and purposely withholding from you, um they're being humble. They could be, this could be somebody, one of these people could be somebody that was spreading rumors about you, gossiping about you. Yeah, somebody may have told somebody you was a tarot card reader or you play with tarot cards. Yeah, so if there's somebody from the past that you were involved with or you were talking to, I feel like they were telling everybody what you do for a living, if you do tarot for a living, or even like I said, even if you just play with the cards at home, right? They was telling everybody that you was a tarot card reader. That's the rumor. You a tarot card reader. But I just felt like whatever you told somebody specific, they secretly was competing. There was a secret competition with you. I feel like this is one of the people. It's like everybody that didn't believe in you, underestimated you, overlooked you, purposely didn't want to give to you, invest in you, or any of that. It's like everybody from the past is being humble. It's like spirit is waking people up. You coming into people's dreams. It's like spirit is giving everybody a highlight of what your life is looking like now, or what your life is going to look like, just because they walked away from you, basically. That's exactly what I'm saying. So just know that everybody that overlooked you is definitely being humbled right now after they had some form of a dream or something about you or a feeling. But I'm getting more so like a dream and a gut feeling. I'm seeing both because it's more than one person. They're like, wow, I wonder how, Leo doing, because I feel like somebody woke up out of a dream. They like, wow, I fumbled Leo. You know what I'm saying? I didn't believe in Leo. I didn't give Leo a chance because Leo looked at like this, such and such, or Leo didn't have this in place, or I thought my options will be better for me because I don't have to make an effort. Like I don't know. I just felt like people are in this way of thinking. It's like somebody waking up from a dream. But you are on a lot of people's mind with this crown chakra right here. You looking like a king or a queen. Somebody is realizing that they in love with you. They in love with a king. They in love with a queen, a goddess or a god. I feel like spirit showed somebody that you was a goddess or a god. I just keep getting at it. Like you were somebody who is like valuable, somebody who is irreplaceable, somebody who, you know, that is rare. Because I feel like you are somebody rare, that is doing what you're doing right now, and they thought it was different, they thought it was weird, they thought maybe some people thought you were weird what you were doing, or they thought that you wasn't going to get far. Like whoever overlooked you, I'm telling you, spirit showed them something. Look, I told you. It says mirror mirror, facing yourself and others, reflective relationships, self-awareness, what you see is you. Yeah, them not doing anything, it's like they're forced to look at themselves. They are coming to some level of awareness about you. Somebody, if this is love, somebody's realizing you the other half. Yep. Somebody is realizing that you the other half, Leo. But they were trying to be manipulative about things with you. They felt like they didn't have to do anything. They felt like they came across as very manipulative. Yeah, they felt like whatever you were doing, it was unrealistic because we got fake perfections of artificial beauty, unrealistic standards, filtered beyond recognition. Yeah, people like it's kind of like somebody or people threw you in the trash because they felt like whatever you were going for, it wasn't something that you was able to obtain on your own. At least that's what they thought. Because some people they got so cocky, they like, well, you ain't gonna be able to do it without me anyways. Especially if you ask for some form of helping hand or support, or some of you guys didn't even ask, but I just felt like they purposely withheld from you. They purposely didn't give you what you were looking for or what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? They just thought that whatever you were going for, it wasn't realistic. And now they're realizing that it is. If anything, they're realizing that they wasn't real to you. They wasn't real to themselves. Like, let's be honest, they wasn't real with themselves. They wasn't real with you. They wasn't listen. Whoever they was in the background playing games with, and because I feel like this is somebody. One of these people was. They felt like they had some sense of power with whoever it was in the background that they were playing games with. They like they can be easily humbled. The options they had or a lover, it's like they felt more powerful and they felt like they can dominate those options or dominate that other lover because like I said, they felt like they had a lot more than that person. Like for an example, if this is a lover that had money and they were dealing with a woman that they took care of, there was a provider, they felt more powerful being in those people or that person's energy. They felt superior to those other people, but when they came across you, they felt inferior. So they felt like, okay, Leo starting his business, or Leo just started school, or Leo just graduated from school. I can't compete with that. I can't control that. I can't buy Leo. I can't, you know what I'm saying? It could be certain things in their mind, but since they felt like they couldn't do nothing or they didn't want to do nothing, like they chose the other side. But this is somebody that's realizing that they ain't even being real with themselves. You were the real one. They was the fake one. Even the people that they're manipulating in the background or person, that person ain't even real. But somebody in the background being humble, or just people in general, if it's multiple people. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of y'all was overlooked, underestimated, heavy, and not only that, some people just came in with it with ill intentions towards you to dominate you, but they like, I can't mess with that. That's a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you were pursuing, it made them look at what they had going on, which is nothing. They kind of like felt insecure a little bit, and at the same time didn't believe in you because they thought that, oh, I'm not around, I'm not going to be, I got the money, but I'm not going to support Leo because I don't want Leo to get ahead. So that means that if I don't support Leo, that means they're going to eventually quit or they're going to eventually give up or something like that, and they're going to be on my level. I told you, it's like somebody or a group of people felt like they needed to feel superior than you. You know what I'm saying? And some people just felt like just because they withheld something from you and didn't invest in you, that you was going to eventually give up. And it's a sad situation. But people realizing that, people see, it's like people are finally seeing your potential. It's like they did at first, but then they didn't know how far you were going to go until spirit showed them in a dream or a vision state. I just keep getting that. But then that's when they woke up and realized, like, wow, maybe Leo was the one that was for me. Maybe this is Leo was the person that was supposed to help me get on the right path, But yeah, they felt they was playing games because they felt like your standards, whatever you're going for, it was just unrealistic. You wasn't be able to obtain it. But spirit humbled the crap out of them and sat them down. And now they just They still stuck where they at. We got blind date. Yeah, somebody got the wrong impression about you. And they in a lot of shock because this is somebody, I strongly feel like some of you guys, when it comes to love too, I'm just going back and forth, but they know that you was the right one. You was the one that was they were supposed to align with, they were supposed to work with or conduct some business with. So instead of them going against you and overlooking you and overestimating you, they should have got right with you because they know whatever they was chasing, it wasn't real. It wasn't real. They was chasing a fantasy. Like this is somebody that probably was the type of person that'll go after people looks. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably choose a woman based on how they look on the outside. And it was compare. I told you, some people was comparing their options to you. Some people was comparing themselves to you. If this is like friends, family, or whoever, a lot of people was comparing themselves to you and chasing after what looks good on the outside. But at the end of the day, they don't even look good on the outside. Whoever this is, they look stressed out. They look older than what their age is. It's like people were doing all this judgment on you, casting judgment on you when they ain't even who they going for. Whoever they chasing, manipulating the background, that's they're not even that person. They're not even at the best selves. That's what I'm seeing. And for them to do that to you, even at the beginning stages of something, before things, take off, they had a nerve to judge you when they ain't even right themselves. Going after women, we're gonna give an example. Going after women that don't even look. It's like they may look good, but the person that's being judgmental towards you or the people, I'm telling you, they don't even like. They don't even look good together. This is like a dusty from the hood trying to like chase after like an Instagram model. You see what I'm saying? That like it's giving something like that. But since at that time you wasn't like looking like an Instagram model or Instagram baddie, I'm just giving you an example once again. They basically overlooked you, tossed you to the side. Because some of you guys, maybe that was something you were going for. Maybe you was going for a career where, you know, it requires you to like look a certain way or have some form of like aesthetic or whatever, but at the time you didn't do that. You wasn't, like I said, you were still at the beginning stages. And they're like, oh, you're never going, in their mind they're probably like, you're never going to be an Instagram baddie, you're never going to be famous. Like maybe you are in that industry, maybe you are in the entertainment industry, I don't know what you're going for or what you went for, but people really like didn't believe that you can be whatever it is that you were going for. Or maybe they even thought that you was, like I said, they probably thought you was going to give up, you wasn't going to finish, you was going to quit. But it's giving like they felt like that you wasn't going to be able to obtain that, withhold that. I mean, yeah, hold that down. But like I said, they're not even that. So what they're chasing, they're not even that. Let's be real. But just know that spirit is humbling somebody in the background and they're going through something, because even if it's somebody that did catch feelings for you in love, they suppressed those emotions on purpose. Literally. And this is somebody that knows they judged you wrong. They know that. They know first impression, it was based off first impression. They know. They know they judged you wrong. Yeah, this could be somebody that had commitment issues anyways. Like I said, it could be somebody that got a lot of options, but maybe they got a lot of pretty options and they compared you to those pretty options. You know what I'm saying? And they felt like at the time you didn't hold that aesthetic that they were looking for, but now that they are being humbled in the background because, like I said, they had some form of vision or dream about you. Spirit showed them what the highlight of your life. It's like, wow, I really fumbled the dream woman that I was really looking for. I really misjudged Leo, or I misjudged the dream man, whoever, right? But it's giving king, queen energy with you guys. Like you are rising, you are the one. But just know that they blindly judged you when you gave them a chance. Although they had these feelings for you, they felt like you had a good heart or whatever, a good personality. I just felt like they couldn't. They just chose to leave you where you was at, which is in the past. Why they continue to still play games and have some sense of power and control over these other people, but they realize they don't really have that. They don't have that amount of control and power over these other people too, because like I said, they're not even special according to the options that they're going for. If anything, they probably coming out of their pocket. We got shadow work. This person wants to come in, but they're nervous. Somebody wants to come back in your life, but they're nervous. They have they could be anxious, very nervous, accepting the simple fact that they're not perfect. Yeah, this is somebody that thought that they was better than you, or they felt like they can have more than you. They can have people that look better than you. This is somebody that was very judgmental. People were very judgmental towards you. It's like somebody is being humbled in the background, or people, if it's more than one person, and realize that they ain't, basically, they realizing that they don't even got it all together. They don't even have the aesthetic of being a king or a queen themselves, whoever this is. So just know that somebody from the past, they could be being forced to look at themselves. This person is a very flawed individual, but they had the nerve to judge you, be judgmental towards you. See, look, they're forced to look at themselves. They ain't nobody special. Like, who is them to judge Leo? That's how they're looking. Like I can't believe I did that. Like I'm not no I ain't. I'm running the streets. I'm out here chasing people that don't even care about me. That I really don't have a sense of power over at all, because they really want my money. They really want this. They really want that. They realize that they ain't even real with themselves. They ain't real in their own life. This is somebody that knows they need to get themselves together. It says self-competition, personal growth, becoming better than yesterday. This person realize that they are their biggest enemy. They are their worst enemy. For them to sit around and judge you based on what you had going on or what you looked like at the time was wrong. Because they ain't got their ish together fully. They know that they are their own worst enemy. And some of you guys, this person probably thought that you had a hidden agenda because the way you were acting towards them, you were being very kind. They thought you were being manipulative. If anything, it's like whatever that they thought about you in a negative light, that's what they were being. They were being manipulative. They were being domineering. They were being controlling. They were being judgmental towards you. And some of y'all, like I said, their intentions was to love bomb you. But like I said, they didn't get a chance to do that because once they realized what you had going on, you know what I'm saying? They felt like they couldn't love bomb you basically. But somebody is having to face themselves and realize they are their biggest enemy, and they just basically sabotage something that could have been so good, and not only so good at the moment, but for the future. So just know that spirit gave somebody a glimpse of your life, a highlight of your life, and they woke up scared of like losing you, to be honest. Somebody has realized they need to get their stuff together. They chasing the wrong thing. They chasing looks. They chasing people that only they have to like do the most for and get and get disrespected. Like they chose people that disrespect them over you. This is somebody that definitely like use their money to get other women or use their money to get other men, whatever sex that they are into. Because like I said, their intentions was to do it with you until they realize what you got going on. They know they couldn't love bomb you with any material items at all because they do that with other people. Even though it would probably been nice for them to make an effort, at least offered you something, but they choose not to because they may have got jealous. They got scared. They didn't want you to ahead of them. Told you this is somebody that have to have the money, the power. They like to have money and power over people. They want to get ahead of people. They want to feel good. They want to feel like they can control everybody, conquer everybody just by their manipulation tactics. But I feel like because you didn't fight for this person or you walked away from this person or allow this person to walk away from you, they're forced to look at themselves and they are definitely conflicted. I told you this is somebody that sabotaged themselves, sabotaged the bond that they could have had with you. Like I said, even if y'all was supposed to come together and be like a power couple, like they didn't even make it happen. They destroyed it. This person thought you were manipulating them. Didn't I say that? This person thought that you was mirroring this person. That's why another reason why they got scared because they knew that how they was gonna come in. You probably you know did the same thing, but you had good intentions. They didn't. See, that's the difference. They got scared and just like forget it. I'm out. And then they're like, oh, they try to convince themselves like, oh, she wasn't that good looking anyways. You know what I'm saying? I got better HOs that look better than you. They was comparing. Told you. It's like you when you started to mirror this person, they got scared and left. Like for an example, they was like, "I'll buy you this," right? Even they were like, "I'll buy you this." You be like, "I'll do this and that and the third." Like it's you probably didn't directly say it. It was kind of like an indirect support, But that's when they looked, they realized like, "Oh, is this beat trying to manipulate me, trying to pull a me on me?" Oh, you know what I'm saying? Pull a me on me. That they felt like you were doing that, but you was being yourself. That's the thing. You were mirroring this person. Some of y'all was mirroring this person, didn't even know. It felt like you wasn't being real with them because they wasn't being real with you when they first came in. And now they feel like they owe you an apology. The person thought you was fake. They thought you was fake. They thought whatever you were doing with yourself, your life, your goals, your dreams, whatever you told this person, right? They felt like you wasn't going to make it. They felt like you was, and like I said, they thought you were fake. Like your loving kind, your sweetness, whatever you came at this person, they thought you was fake. So this person didn't believe in you overall. They didn't. But now they in their feelings because they blindly judged you. And it's crazy because they feel like they still have chemistry with you. Like I said, they still have love for you, but they chose to suppress those feelings and go off somewhere else. And they still have chemistry. Y'all had a strong bond. I feel like y'all had a strong bond with this person and still do, but they feel like they wasn't being real with themselves and they wasn't being real with you. Yeah, they wasn't being real with you either. And now they in their feelings because they blindly judged you. You scared this person. You make this person nervous because you were mirroring them. I'm telling you, and they felt insecure. It made them feel uncomfortable. This is somebody that's not used to people like mirroring them. Even though your mirror was good intentions, like you had good intentions, you meant well to them. It's like the way they try to control somebody is by giving. You give by being genuine. And that's why I say you did mirror this person, but in your head it was positive, in their mind it was negative. And that's why they felt uncomfortable. They, like I said, they thought that you were trying to pull a them on them. And it made them insecure. But just know that it's somebody that knows they blindly misjudged you, unfortunately, right? But they're forced to look at themselves and realize that they are their own worst enemy. They in fear. They in fear of you also having this hold on them. Look, King of Pentacles. Somebody afraid of you love bombing them. But just know this person is definitely in anxiety a little bit. Exploring their darker emotions, it says accepting imperfections. Yeah, they know that they need to look at themselves. They need to release that evil side of them and stop thinking everybody is trying to play them and trying to out them. And this is somebody that's very defensive to everything. They get offended by you trying to support them or being nice to them or kind to them. They get offended by that because they used to dealing with toxic people. Their way of having control over someone is by being a provider. And I feel like I said, you are a loving and a giving person too, but you didn't lead with trying to manipulate them. You were open minded. You were leading with your heart with them. You were showing them the real you. So just know that this person is a little bit afraid of you having some form of power over them. So they in their feelings right now because they know they should have gave to you and they knew you were a generous person. You were the King of Pentacles. Told you this man got a crown on his head. Didn't I say from the beginning is giving king or queen, God or goddess energy. They know you mean well. It's just that they're allowed their dark side to get in the way of having something real with you. They know you meant well. They allow pride and to get in the way. They allow ego. They allow fears, anxiety. They was thinking negative. You was making them feel uncomfortable because you was just so sweet. But they let the dark side come out and realize that you were being generous. Yeah, Spirit gave this person a highlight. Yeah, this person wants to come back. Spirit was giving this person a highlight of your life right now or what it's going to look like in the near future. I'm telling you. Somebody realized that they misjudged you completely. They are their own worst enemy, whoever this is. Like I said from the beginning, some of you guys, you may have been going through this with other people too. When it comes to like family and friends, like I said, not really purposely not having your back at certain things, but it may even pour towards your romantic connections. Oh, snappers. This person could be doing drugs. Don't have to be. They could be so messed up mentally about this situation. They could be in the background, like doing drugs. It's like they drinking on it. They smoking on it. They maybe even popping pills on it. I don't know. Whatever this person do, they want to go back. They wish they can go back and erase because I've seen burn evidence. They wish they can go back and start all over with you. They really do want a fresh new start. They wish they can go back. We got investigating. This person's definitely in their feelings. They let pride get in the way and they let their dark side get in the way. And I feel like they could be investigating, they could be watching, keeping an eye on you, stalking. Yep. Trying to see if you moved on, if you in another relationship. I told you some of you guys they scared that you may be with somebody else and moving on. Being seeing you with somebody else, it will make this person, it will crush them. It will crush their soul. It makes them feel insecure thinking about it. But they do want a new beginning with you. We have emotional intelligence reversed. So this is somebody that was not emotionally intelligent. You could be the emotional intelligent one, and they're the opposite. They were very immature. Like I said, they had feelings the whole time, but they cared about looks and money and power. They let that get to their head. Like I said, this could be somebody superficial, very judgmental, but they don't look at themselves. And now they're forced to look at themselves. They know they were wrong because they don't even have they ish together fully. They walk around like they ish don't stink. Wow, some of you guys, this person kept you a secret. Like I said, they may have neglected you, abandoned you while they was with somebody else, or while they may have chose other options over you. Some of you guys, this person could be expecting a kid. They scared of letting you go. Some of you guys, they could be about to walk away from a third party that they could have a baby with, but they know they don't need to hold accountability because they know they neglected you, they abandoned you. Yeah, you left a imprint on them. I'm hearing beauty is the eye of the beholder. This person knows that. Like I said, they looked at you as somebody who was beautiful, like a beautiful spirit or whatever. But this is somebody that they know beauty is just more than looks. Like I said, somebody realizing that, or they just didn't want to see it at the time because they allowed their ego to override what they had in front of them. But you left some form of imprint on this person. This is somebody that could have kept made a promise to you before, but they realized they couldn't keep that promise, and they could be trying to erase it. They trying to, like I said, somebody wants another chance. They want to go back in time because I feel like they did promise you something at the beginning, or they said it was going to do something. If they didn't make a promise, they said it was going to do something. They think about that too. They do. Okay, what else, Spirit? You heard to wrap this up because I just feel like your person knows they need to hold accountability. They are fearful that you may love bomb them, even though they want to give to you. Like I said, they don't like the mirroring effect. They don't like that you a lover, you a giver, because they are a giver. But like I said, they may be a lover too, but I just feel like the way they love is very manipulative. They use money and power as a way to have somebody. But since you did the same thing that they were doing, which is showing love and support or kindness, whatever, right? Being generous, they feel like they had to like abandon you altogether. They didn't like that. They didn't like that you was like doing the same thing as them. Yeah, I told you this person pushed you away, but they want you to come back. You could be in this self-love energy. This person knows you love yourself, but I feel like now at this point they could have you closed off. You've been left this situation closed out. Oop, wrong way. This could be a twin flame that you could be very guarded now and have boundaries with this twin flame and very busy. But the more you focus on yourself, the more they want to come back and take that leap of faith towards you. Yeah, this is somebody that knows they need to heal. I told you, somebody didn't do the inner work. Instead of them like doing the inner work, they decided to suppress their emotions and entertain these options, or a lover that's just problematic, drama, drama filled. But as time go on and they have this dream about you, they wake up and realize, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm sitting here judging Leo, and I don't even have all my ish together. I'm chasing people that don't even like me. I'm chasing people that I have to pay for. You were the most genuine lover that this person ever ran across, literally. They ain't never had somebody like you, especially somebody that actually loved them and liked them at the beginning. But yeah, this is somebody that knows they need to heal. They need to get it together because they know they was operating out of their dark side, being defensive and, just pride and ego getting in the way, and care about money and power. That's all they cared about. Looks, just very superficial, very shallow. This was a shallow person. Instead of them thinking long term, they was thinking about what they had now, what they can get now. This could be an air sign, or you could be the air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So if this is you, or you have air in your chart, you are being protected from this person right now, because I feel like this person got some growing up to do. They need to heal. They need to stop being so defensive and thinking so negative, because that's who they are. Like I said, you mirrored them. Them being in that negative energy, you kind of like woke this person up and realized that they don't have to manipulate somebody to get what they want. They don't. They don't have to manipulate somebody to really show interest and validation and love. You naturally gave that to them. And that's what they feel. That's what they realize. They wasting their time, their money, their energy on people that they gotta chase, people that they got, I don't even want them, people that's giving them a hard time, arguing with them, fighting them. Heart not even in it. Heart is with you the whole time. You the one in the past that they love. You the one that really cared about them. So basically, you showing somebody that I'm hearing love really not. You make love look easy. Basically, you make love. I'm hearing Dej Loaf. What is it called? Love ain't never been so easy, or something like that. Easy, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, you made love look so easy, but they wanted to make it so hard. It's because they're shallow, they're superficial, they're judgmental, they are flawed, they are thinking that they have to do X, Y, and Z to gain validation, gain attention, gain to get other people to love them back. They don't even love them. They don't respect them. The person that respect you and love you, they ain't gonna be sitting in your face arguing with you about any and everything. If anything, they're gonna try to sit down with you and have a conversation with you. Everything don't have to be like, this person don't have to be defensive all the time, and an argument needs to, like, a burst of, like, I'm hearing tension all the time. This is somebody that's used to toxic women. I'm not even gonna lie. Toxic people in general, whoever this is, toxic men, toxic women, they're used to chasing after those people. We got spy. So this person feel like you're a little guarded. Some of you guys, you have a lost loved one watching over you. But I'm just getting this blocked energy. Some of you guys, yeah, you, like I said, you moved on, but they don't want to move on. They want to come back. This person looking for you, but I don't think they can find you, or they haven't seen you, they haven't ran into you, but they do want something deeper with you. They're starting to realize, they tried to ignore it. Told you, they tried to ignore this bond that y'all had, this twin flame, but they know they can't ignore it. Spirit is making them look on it. Told you, they have some type of dream or vision that was guiding them and letting them know, like, listen, this your person that you fumbled. Why is you in your pride and your ego? Why is you being defensive all the time? Why is you toxic? Everybody is not out to hurt you. Everybody is not out to get you. I feel like that's what Spirit trying to show them. Like, you are the one. You was the perfect match, but they fumbled you. They overlooked you. They judged you wrong. Yeah, you definitely moved on. But they'll be back. Y'all hear from them. Some of y'all may hear from them during Mercury retrograde, or yeah, they manifesting you back. They need to let go of somebody else. Yep, they have a heart for you. They want to wine and dine you. They want to let go of their self-centered ways. Now is not the right time. Yeah, they got to let something go with an earth sign that they're going back and forth with. They're not even physically, emotionally attached to that person. They got some challenges they need to overcome. So just know at this point, your person is going through something in the background emotionally, and they need to let go of a third party. Like I said, if they're in a relationship and you know about it, it could be with an earth sign. But I'm going to go ahead and end it right here, Leo, and y'all take care.